Have you ever felt like someone may be listening to your thoughts? Or maybe you're wondering if a spirit or another witch can get inside your mind and see what you're thinking? Maybe you have nightmares and you have felt that some other spirits or entities crawling inside your brain. Or you just simply feel like something is hijacking your thoughts. This fear is very real for many witches. And today we're going to clear this out, and I'm going to tell you if another spirit or witch can read your thoughts. If this is something that interests you, stick around because it's coming up right now. Hi witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today is Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Today's video has been inspired by one of you guys. And it's a topic that should be discussed. Can other witches or spirits, any type of entities, can go inside your brain and see your thoughts? Time and time again, I encounter this question, and I actually have the answer for you. So let's get this done. Let's clarify this answer once and for all. But before I get into my video, my name is White Raven, and I am here to teach you magic from my perspective. The map of the world is different from everybody. I want to be for you what I wish I had when I started this path, because there's a lot of questions, and sometimes you need a big sister to help you out and perhaps guide you through with a lot of questions that you will find throughout your path. I'm here for you, witches. If you need to reach out to me, I have a beautiful website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com, in which I have a lot of beautiful products for your magical endeavors. And also, this is where you reach out to me and you can email me there. I do not work for people, witches. You can also find me in Facebook, White Raven and Witches Lair, and that is my page. I am there as well, and you can message me there if you need me. So check out my website and my Facebook page. And also, if you like this video, it is so important to me, which is that you subscribe to this channel, that you like this channel, and even if it's just a heart, I will really appreciate a comment down below, even if it's just an emoji, which is that makes a whole difference for me. These videos take a lot of time, and I put a lot of effort and a lot of love into everything that I share in here with you because I think it's important. So if you appreciate it, just drop a little comment, even if it's just a heart. I will love you so much for that. So, can witches and spirits read your mind? Let's start with the truth. Once and for all, let's get this very clear. Come over here, witches. Get very close. The answer is no. No witches, no spirit can read your thoughts. Your thoughts are yours, period. No person, no spirit can access your inner chat. Not through dreams, not through spiritual trickery, and not through spells, period. A lot of witches and people fear that others are inside their head. But the truth is, no one can read your mind. Even if someone is sending energy your way, what they're picking up is your vibe, not words. They may sense that you're upset, that you are anxious, that you're sad, that you're in trouble, but no one can access your inner thoughts. Having said that, there is something really important that you need to know. What they can actually do. Well, what they can do is they can influence you. Influence is real, but it's not mind reading. Spirits and people can energetically whisper to you. You know what I mean? They can whisper feelings, mental nudges, sudden intrusive thoughts, obsessions, but they do not see what you are thinking. Let me share with you now some signs of witches and spirits trying to influence you. Number 1, thoughts that feel that are not yours. Number 2, sudden mood shifts, mood swings for no reason. Number 3, vivid dreams or nightmares that focus on specific person or entity. Number 4, feeling watched or spiritually pressured. Number 5, repetitive intrusive thoughts. Number 6, and something really important, do not disregard this, signs from your spirits and your ancestors warning you that something is up. And so what are ways in which you open yourself up for this type of magical influence? Number one, and pay attention, which is take notes, lack of spiritual protection. And we have discussed this in many other videos. No wards, no cleansing, no spiritual boundaries. Number two, sleeping without spiritual cover. Listen, which is the spiritual time, dreamland, is such a magical time. This is when I personally communicate with a lot of my spirits. So you must shield before going to sleep. I will share with you later on in the video ways in which you can protect your dream time. Number three, dwelling on someone obsessively. When you keep someone excessively in your thought, especially someone emotionally charged, like your ex, like an enemy, like a toxic person, you create or you keep feeding an energetic link between you and that person. And what happens is that that link, which is it becomes a channel for that person to send you energy consciously or unconsciously. So somebody toxic, you need to cut that out. You need to stop obsessing about people. Number four is something that I have discussed with you many times in my past videos. Spiritual curiosity without discernment. Meaning, when you start invoking spirits that you do not know how to send back. If you start dwelling with a Ouija board or any type of divination tools without proper protection. Or when you're trying to do an opening my third eye spell from a TikTok video without really knowing what you're doing. Well, you are dealing with TikToks only. I'm not going to say anything else. Number five, and something that is a little bit hard to manage, but opening your aura through emotional vulnerability, which is grief, heartbreak, anger, fear, can blow your energy, your aura, everything just wide open. Spirits and spiritual practitioners like witches, if they want to attack you, they are watching for moments like this to send their spells. I mean, I do it myself, witches, and I have explained to you how to do it as well in videos in this channel. So be very aware of moments like that. Number six, performing magic while unprotected or spiritually dirty. You know, sometimes you bring into your magic all the garbage that you've been exposed to throughout your day. It's really important that before you do any type of magic, you clean up and you leave what happened through your day behind and you come into your spell space ready and completely clean. Number seven, again, ignoring the signs from your ancestors and your spirits and your guides and your protectors. They're going to tell you and they're going to bug you a lot. Make sure that you pay mind. Number eight, low spiritual energy, lower defenses, which is sometimes we get really tired in our mundane world, which in terms makes us very tired as well when we do any type of spiritual working. Make sure that you take time to stop and to heal, to protect yourself from any type of attacks. Number nine, something that I see way too much. Living in a low vibration for too long. That means that you're in constant fear or jealousy, guilt, self-hatred, or victim mentality. Many people out there this way. Spirits that thrive on chaos, despair, confusion are going to stick to you like flies on honey because witches, remember, misery loves company. Number 10, something really important. Consuming spiritual polluted media or spaces, something very real, especially nowadays with social media. Constant exposure to violent, chaotic, and toxic content, especially when you are emotionally vulnerable, can open your doors. Wide open, witches. Wide open. And witches, let me tell you, this includes social media arguments, gossip, disturbing movies, and many other things along that line. Number 11, spending time around spiritually messy people. Number 12, opening to spirits without properly closing your connection. Number 13, ignoring your intuition, this is something that you will feel. If your gut tells you do not open that message, don't go there. Don't trust that person. But if you do it anyways, then you are asking for spiritual trouble, which is intuition is your built-in shield, right? It warns you. It's your alarm. Ignoring it weakens your ability to block outside influences. All right, so how do we protect ourselves? Listen, which is a lot simpler than what you imagine. I'm going to give you some guidelines. Number one, spiritual bath. Especially if you work in a toxic environment or you came from the street where you were exposed to people that you did not want to see, the most beautiful thing is just to come home and do a spiritual bath. And what do I mean with a spiritual bath? There's many. I have many in my website. But something very simple. Use some Florida water. Put some Florida water in a bucket. Add some cascarilla, which is eggshells. And you may even add a pinch of rosemary for clarity, for example, bay leaves for mental protection, and some rue against envy and spirit. You mix all that and you pour it through your head. You don't need to have even a bathtub to do this. You can just put it in a bucket, and when you go in your shower, you just pour it over yourself. And while you're doing that, you are visualizing any type of garbage that may have attached to you just melting away and going away down the drain with that water. Which is, make a habit of doing this once a week. Choose a day of the week that is going to be your magical day. In my case, it's Monday, but you can choose any day that you have perhaps more time, is your day off, and that's the day that you dedicate to do your cleansing in your house and your cleansing for your body. Number two, something that I like a lot, and those are mental shields, which is create a mental barrier by visualizing a protective layer around your head. For example, you can imagine that you have a mirror helmet. A mirror will bounce back anything coming your way, any type of influencing thoughts that somebody or a spirit is trying to whisper in your ear. A flaming crown. Right now, I am using Hecate's fire to protect myself. Every day before I even step out of my house, I envision the fire of Hecate's torches surrounding me and protecting me from anything coming my way. So you can choose any deity you like or saint and take something that represents them and use it as your shield. See this repelling energetic cords, spirits, bad influences, dark energy that's coming your way. And you can always say chants, which is like, for example, no one enters my mind. My thoughts are mine and only mine. You know, you can repeat little chants throughout the day, or especially when you feel like you are exposed to either something or someone. Number three, crystals for mental protection. This is something that you should do before you go to sleep. You should put some crystals under your pillow. Like, for example, black tourmaline. Not only is going to protect you, but black tourmaline is going to absorb and repel mental and emotional influences. Black obsidian. Black obsidian is going to shield and ground your mind. My beautiful amethyst. I love amethyst so much. Just gonna give you peace, harmony, and it's going to help you with psychic protection and spiritual clarity. And if you get headaches, it's going to help you with that as well. Another one that I love, labradorite, is going to render you invisible, and it simply deflects unwanted energy. All these stones, you can put one or all of these ones if you want under your pillow. Do a little sachet for sleeping and put it under your pillow, and which is something that I do every night just because I communicate with spirits through my dreams. It's like I tell my spirits, only spirits that come from love and light can enter my dream land. Any other spirits that do not come from love and light are completely prohibited from entering my space. And that is something that you can do your own chant and chant it every single night as you are falling asleep. Number 4, mirrors and sigils, like witches. I already talked to you about the Hexenspiegel, which is my mirror charm. You can use that if you feel like you are exposed to negativity and dark energy, or if you work in a toxic place or school or whatever it is your situation. You can wear something like this to reflect back any type of evil coming your way, type of influence coming your way. You charge it with that mission. Having said that, make sure that you clean this at least once a week. You can put this in salt. You can even put it in your altar, or you can bury it overnight. And it doesn't have to be outside in your backyard. You can use a pot with dirt just specifically for grounding and charging your amulets and your magical charms, okay? Another thing that you can do, for example, you can draw an eye and you can put an X on it representing no intrusions. And you can put that under your pillow when you're going to sleep at night, or you can carry it with you in a little baggie with crystals. Number 5, warding your aura with oils and herbs. This is something that I find so beautiful. In my website, I have a beautiful oil. It's called holy oil. And the reason behind me making this oil is very personal and very sacred to me. This oil is made with a lot of love, so much love. This oil is very special, and the base of holy oil, which is a recipe that is in the Bible. The base for holy oil is going to be olive oil. So if you have holy oil, or if you have just olive oil, you can mix that with specific herbs. Like for example, rue, hyssop, or even bay. You mix that and you can put that in your forehead or in your temple. It doesn't have to be much either, and always test for allergic reactions, but just put some in your temple, some in your third eye, and do your chants. Like for example, my mind is sealed, no thoughts may enter but my own, or something along those lines. If you want to do a religious chant, then you do a religious chant, or whatever feels good to you. Number 6, candle protection. And when I say candle protection, light will penetrate darkness, right? And light will create a whole shield around you. If you're having issues before going to sleep and you want to protect your dream time, you can put a little tea light by your night table. Be careful, witches, with fires and all that stuff. If you want, I already talked to you about solar tea lights. Solar charged tea lights are amazing as well. And you can leave them on while you do your last reading of the day. If you're reading a book before you go to bed, whatever it is that you do before you go to bed, have a little light. I will say either a tea light or solar charged tea light. Light it up and let this light surround your body. Last, witches, and to recap, avoid overexposure to social media, to all the gossip and violence, chaotic spaces. That stuff can open you up mentally without you even noticing it. Another thing, ground often. Walk barefooted upon Mother Earth. That is incredible. And most importantly, witches, say no. You're the boss. Your will is very powerful. If you feel invaded, say no. You have no permission to enter my space. You are gone now. Witches, your mind is sacred. It is not Wi-Fi and it's not group chat. No spirit, no spell, no shady cousin can enter and read your thoughts because your mind is sealed. What you think is yours alone. But spiritual influence is a real thing. I hope this video makes you aware of the things that you need to do to protect yourself. From the bottom of my heart, witches, I wish you the best. And that's it, witches. Thank you for being here yet another Monday. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with me and watch this video. I really appreciate your support. If you find this information useful, do not leave without subscribing to my channel, and leave me down below a little heart in the comments, a like, and hit the notification bell. I am here every Monday. Go visit my website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com, and check out my holy oil and so many other things that I have in there for your spiritual protection and cleansing. Also visit me in Facebook, White Raven and Witches Slayer. And remember, witches, knowledge is power. You must study and research and question things, question everything. And if you don't know the answer, and if you want to ask me, let me know, because every time I teach you, I learn every single time. Stay smart. study because knowledge is power. But with all that knowledge, you must stay so very wicked. I'll see you Monday. Bye.